talking about how losing your job could actually be a blessing in disguise. Now, we all know that losing your job can be very, very difficult, and especially if you're in uh, especially if you are having great difficulty financially. It can really be something that is not good. And so, but when we look at it from a different perspective, perhaps it's really a disguise, a good disguise, a blessing in disguise. Because most people, while they really want to work money, or a lot of people, while they really want to make that money, they are not happy with their current situation. They're not happy with their job. Uh, they're not happy with the amount of money they're making. There's a lot going on with them, but they still want to. They still depend on that job, and they still depend on making money in order to provide for their families. So, what do I mean by a blessing in disguise? Because we know that God always provides other opportunities, other doors that can really open for us. And when we are open to these types of possibilities, then we see how God is really working for us and showing us the opportunities that we have before us. So, meaning that if we are to lose our job, then God will always open another door for us, whether it be another position. Maybe it's a position that will give us the hours that we are looking for to spend with the family, the kind of money that we are looking for in order to have greater income. It could be many, many different things. Now, we know that this economy that we are going through now is a direct result of the pandemic that we have all been facing, the COVID-19 pandemic. And it was a forced shutdown of the economy. And therefore, we are looking at Great Depression-like numbers when it comes to the unemployment. So last week, the unemployment numbers came out, and it was showing between 17 and 20% unemployment. If you calculate it to the way they calculate in today's how they calculate for today, if you try to calculate it to the way they did it back in the Great Depression era, those numbers are much higher. With the calculations being around 27 to 30% unemployment. So, and each state is different because each state will have different numbers. So, I don't know what Virginia is. I'll have to take a look, but I know there are some states that are at 27%. Other states that might only be at 18 to 20%. It just depends what is taking place within that particular state and how difficult it is or how hard that governor is being on the people with their stay-at-home orders, etc. Now, I know there's a lot of people out there that would completely disagree with me, and that's okay because people want everybody to be healthy. They want people to go out and wear the mask. They want them to practice the social distancing. They want them to practice good hygiene, and that's all good. It's all perfectly okay to do just that because we're here to not only protect ourselves in health, but we are also here to protect others. If we are feeling a little bit sick, that we have an obligation also to protect them. However, shutting down the economy was probably one of the dumbest things the governors did. And it has created such a devastating mark on our economy that it may take some time before we are actually getting out of this economic stranglehold that we are in now. And it is a shame. It's really a shame because we had so much going for us in the economy. We were rocking it. We were having very high numbers in the stock market. People were hiring left and right. We had very low unemployment rate. But yet, what happens is the governors forced the shutdown of the economies within their states and had to stay at home orders. And the next thing you know, people are being laid off. People are losing their jobs. They're not able to make money, and they're not able to provide for their families. So so you have to be forced to find other revenues, a source of revenue for to provide for your family, and it's a really shame. I mean, what about those poor people that just graduated college? They just graduated college. They have a new degree, and they may or may not have a new position lined up for them because many companies have put a hiring freeze on their companies. So therefore, they're coming out of college without any job opportunity, without any position lined up, and their student loans could be super, super high. How are they going to pay back those student loans if they're not able to work? So we see a lot of this taking place, and we have to find new ways of creating income for our families. And so that is basically what I've been sharing with other people as having an opportunity to supplement your income, because while having a job and stuff like that, it does bring in money and on a consistent basis, these jobs are never a guarantee that you will be there for life, that you will be there as long as you want the job. Because when something like this happens, like an emergency type situation like this happens, the bottom line is the company that you're working for is always going to make a decision that's going to be in their best interest, because they are trying to survive their the downturn of their income. So in order to save that income that they are having, that profit that they're having, they have to make dramatic cuts in order to survive. So what happens when they start cutting? They start cutting jobs. And this is why we have 30 million, 34 million people without jobs right now. So that number could be much higher. We just don't know. It just depends if they are calculating the temporary jobs versus the jobs that were solid. It just depends. So you can't depend on the job to make your money, and especially in these types of situations, if the company is constantly laying people off. So how are you going to make your income? How are you going to be able to support yourself and to be able to build a future for you and your family? And the answer to that is network marketing. I really strongly believe in network marketing, and I believe it's a great way for any individual to make a good living. It's got a very low cost capital to get started in, and it's dependent on what you do and how you work your business and who you talk to. But while the money might be kind of small at the beginning, network marketing is a great way to build that income to get it stronger and stronger and stronger as years go by, as months go by, as years goes by. So eventually you might start off small, but eventually your income will get very, very large because you are doing the work. It's like you are franchising yourself and duplicating yourself to others, so that not only you have the income, but you're helping other people to achieve the same results. And it's a great way. It's really a great way to make money. And I encourage you, whatever company or whatever your interests are, that is what you do. So, well, having a job is important, and it's you really need that income to make things happen. Having a business, a side business, like a network marketing type business, is also a very strong get, and it's very good to have as that side income, because once you build up enough income where you think that you really don't need to work as much, then that income will always be there. It will always be coming in, regardless if the economy is going down or not. So yeah, I encourage you to do network marketing. I mean, there's other ways you can make money too. If you create an idea, if you have like an idea and then you put that together and you begin to sell that idea to other people, you could do that too. If you getting laid off your job and it was like one of those positions where it was strong creativity or marketing, whatever, then you can take that idea that you had there, and as long as you don't have a show clause or anything like that, a competition clause or anything, then you can put that together and create your own company, your own idea, to be able to begin to make that kind of money that you're looking for. And so I'm very sorry for the people that lost their jobs, because 34 million people who don't have jobs right now, that they are hurting for another type of income stream. And if only they had a side business, like a network marketing type business, then perhaps they would have been set and not have to worry so much. They could just focus on the network marketing business and begin to build it up, so that the money can be there for them. So I would encourage, like I said, you do what you gotta do in order, of course, to survive. And it's a shame that the governors have shut down the economy the way they did. But all this could be a blessing in disguise, because you are being given a new birth to do something else, a new birth to go out and make things happen for yourself, to open up a low-cost type business that will allow you that will have great returns for you, like a network marketing type business. So go do that. Go look for that network marketing business. I have a network marketing business, a site business. I do that I work it all the time, and I'm very happy with it, because I know not only am I making money off from it, I am also helping people who are in great need. And I'm very, very thankful for that opportunity to be able to help other people, because it's really not about me. It's really about the person that is being helped. And so if you are that kind of person, if you want to know more about what I do, please message me and I will get back with you. If you like the video that you just heard, please share it with other people, because it might help them as well. And I look forward to talking with you again, and we'll talk to you later on. Okay, take care.